Need to monitor texts and calls remotely but can't access the device? Let's unlock some clever, indirect methods, no hacking required. In today's world, every device leaves digital breadcrumbs. The trick is to follow those trails smartly and legally. We'll explore creative ways to interpret data like network reports, charging cycles, and Wi-Fi signals to understand device activity from afar. These subtle techniques require sharp observation and, for best results, sometimes a professional's touch. Ready to see how it's done? Let's dive in. Before you dive into any kind of DIY monitoring or tech setup, it's wise to pause and consider reaching out to a professional. The world of digital security and privacy is more complex than it seems, and a single misstep can have serious consequences. Experts like adamcybersecurities@gmail.com are not only familiar with the latest technology, but they also understand the legal and ethical boundaries that most people overlook. They can craft solutions that are specifically tailored to your unique situation, whether it's for your family, your business, or your own peace of mind. These professionals will take the time to assess your goals, whether you're a concerned parent, a responsible employer, or simply someone curious about digital safety. They'll walk you through the crucial steps of getting proper consent and respecting privacy laws, so you don't accidentally cross any lines. Pros have access to advanced tools and resources that most people don't even know exist. They can set up monitoring systems that are both highly effective and designed to respect everyone's privacy, ensuring you stay on the right side of the law. It's about having a smart, strategic approach, not just guessing or hoping for the best. With expert guidance, you can avoid costly mistakes and make informed decisions. Starting with an expert saves you valuable time, reduces stress, and helps you steer clear of potential legal trouble that could arise from doing things on your own. They turn the question, "Can I do this?" into a clear plan for what's the best, safest way to achieve my goals, giving you confidence and peace of mind. Sometimes the smartest move you can make is letting a professional handle the complexity, so you can focus on what matters most. Let's start with a simple, yet incredibly powerful method: analyzing call logs from your phone bill or your carrier's online portal. This approach is often overlooked, but it's one of the most effective ways to uncover communication patterns without ever touching the device itself. Every call's number, time, and duration is meticulously recorded, meaning you don't need direct access to the phone. These logs are automatically generated and stored by your service provider, making them a reliable source of information. Export this data to a spreadsheet for deeper analysis. Look for patterns, such as unusually long calls, frequent spikes to specific numbers, or calls made at odd hours. Sorting and filtering can quickly reveal trends that might otherwise go unnoticed. Visualize these trends with charts and graphs to spot deviations, like regular late-night calls, sudden drop-offs, or new numbers appearing frequently. These visual cues can make complex data much easier to interpret. While this metadata doesn't reveal the content of conversations, it paints a surprisingly clear picture of someone's communication habits and routines. Best of all, this method is remote, completely legal, and leverages access you already have. No need for special tools or permissions. Sometimes the most telling clues aren't hidden in the device itself, but right there in the records, waiting to be discovered. Let the story within the data guide your next steps, helping you make informed decisions as you decode call duration patterns. Here's a creative angle: monitoring charging cycles to infer texting or social media use. Smart plugs with energy monitoring like TP-Link Casa can track when and how long a phone charges. If you notice frequent, short charging sessions during the day, it could signal heavy texting or screen time. Correlate charging data with daily routines to spot unusual activity spikes. You're not seeing messages, but you're detecting patterns of use. It's a subtle, indirect way to log activity, using a simple wall plug as your data source. Sometimes power usage tells the real story. Smartwatches don't just mirror notifications, they sync deeply with your phone, creating detailed logs of activity that you might be able to access through shared accounts or family settings. This connection means that every call, message, or app notification can leave a digital footprint, even if you don't have the phone in hand. If you have access to the same Apple ID or are part of a family group, you can easily view screen time or app usage reports. These settings are designed for convenience, but they also provide a window into device activity. These reports reveal when the phone app or messaging apps are being used, showing patterns of activity, even if you can't see the actual content of calls or texts. In many cases, smartwatches act as silent witnesses, logging activity that's often easier to access than the phone itself. They quietly record notifications, app launches, and more. Leverage the entire ecosystem, the watch, the cloud, and family sharing features, to piece together a timeline of activity. Each device and service adds another layer of insight. Remember, it's all about reading the metadata, timestamps, app usage, and notification logs, not the actual messages themselves. The smartwatch becomes your indirect window into phone activity, offering valuable clues about what's happening behind the scenes. For the tech-savvy, Wi-Fi signal analysis can reveal when a device is actively sending messages. Use a laptop or old phone with Wi-Fi analysis software to monitor signal fluctuations in the room. Spikes or jitters in the signal can indicate bursts of messaging or data transfer. Establish a baseline, then watch for anomalies during suspected activity times. This method doesn't show content, but it can confirm when messaging happens. It's advanced, experimental, and best for controlled environments. Even radio waves leave a digital trail. We've covered 5 smart, indirect ways to monitor device activity. No brute force, just data interpretation. These methods rely on access you already have and respect privacy, but always consider the legal and ethical implications. Consent is crucial. Use these tools for understanding, not intrusion. For robust, reliable solutions, consult a professional. Email adamcybersecurities@gmail.com for expert help. If you found this useful, subscribe, and check the pinned comment for more. Stay curious and keep innovating.